fans, and round 3 of season 2012 has been over and done with now. And with a 60-point victory over Collingwood, Carlton are looking pretty good so far this season. Got to be happy with the result last night. 84,000 people were treated to a display of the Carlton Football Club at its best so far. And Collingwood, well, not the powerhouse they have been over past seasons. It's been 5 games since we managed to get a win over the Pies. And last night was our biggest win over Collingwood since 2001. And I was there at 3/4 time looking at the Collingwood fans in the audience. And the younger ones and the older ones, 2 different demeanours there. The older ones are sitting there, they've been there and done it. They remember those years of Carlton stealing premiership cups from Collingwood, being beaten by Carlton in match clinching games and season clinching games. And they were just biting their bottom lip and memorising every minute of that defeat. Because revenge is very sweet. But the young ones though, they'd never seen Collingwood be touched up by Carlton like this. Fairy stories of Carlton being the big bad wolf and Collingwood being the Little Red Riding Hood and being taken advantage of by the evil blue bagger. Well, the thing is, you see, they all thought, oh, it's Nana and Papa are telling us ghost stories. Well now, children, you know that those Collingwood ghost stories of being thrashed by Carlton are true. And the best thing about it all, the realisation that slowly dawned across Collingwood fans' faces that in 2012 they aren't going to be premiership contenders. They've got a long season to go and they're just playing out the rest of the year, making up the numbers. They'll have some influence on the final makeup of the final 8, don't worry about that. But they won't be premiership contenders. You can say there are several things that won the game for Carlton. The midfield dominance was probably the deciding factor of the engine room of the game. Murphy, Carrazzo and Judd, over 100 possessions between them, 30 clearances from the centre square. And you could say that maybe hell there was a bit of lair-rising by Carlton players there. They did some really fancy stuff. Some of it came off, some of it didn't. To me that was just a sign they were willing to go that next step. They had the game in the bag and they were going another step to really, really drill it home. But you can say what you like about how important the midfield clearances and the dominance there by Carlton was to winning the game. The most important thing that won the game was the score. 9 goal scorers for Carlton, that was the difference in the teams. And 5 of those were multiple goal scorers. Eddie Betts with 5, a great character for the team, great spirit, probably mark of the year already, wouldn't that be fantastic? Waite, Garlett, Murphy and Hanson, all multiple goal scorers for Carlton. Together with Eddie Betts with his 5, and 4 more who were single goal scorers. 9 goal scorers in total. That's what wins games of football. Kicking goals. And the coach's comments at the end of the game were quite interesting to read. Look, they're really honest about it. I like this about the coaches. There's no bullshit or hype. The game's been played, the result's over and done with, it's on to next week. And to be honest, I think the same way, but right now I'm wallowing in that victory. Oh no, he didn't. Oh yes, he did. We are wallowing in it. We managed to thrash Collingwood after 5 defeats in a row. And Buckley got up there and he simply said it. Outplayed by a better team that was harder, more committed, and a better team effort. It's all over and done with. It's on to next week now. It's a long season, there's a bit of a way to go, but who cares? There's nothing better than the smell of crispy fried mad pie for breakfast on a Saturday morning. Go you Blues!
The Grand Final, watching the mighty men play.